Hello, welcome to Patch of Land's tutorial on our newest investing feature, AutoInvest. We've launched AutoInvest to provide you with a more efficient way to invest on our platform and to make sure you get a position in each deal that matches your criteria. This video will cover a brief overview of the features, benefits, and how to enable your account. The AutoInvest section can be found within your account dashboard in a new tab. Let's go there now. Here, on the main page, you see the investing entities within the account and also gives you the ability to add new ones as well. We'll get started by using an entity that has already been verified and accredited and we have invested with in the past. Clicking the Setup button next to the entity brings us to the main Setup page. We've designed this page to flow naturally, based on how our investors typically think about their investment thresholds and criteria. The top section here is where investment amounts and monthly limits are configured. One of the most exciting features of AutoInvest is the minimum investment amount of only $1,000 per loan. This allows you to participate in 5 times the number of investments compared to our manual process, which provides the opportunity to better diversify your portfolio. To take advantage of the lower minimums, we'll set the investment to $1,000. AutoInvest also allows you to set a monthly limit per entity and ensures you retain control of the maximum amount to invest each month. We'll set it to $25,000. AutoInvest will continue to place orders for you until your monthly maximum is reached. Once your limit is reached, AutoInvest will stop placing orders for the entity until it resets on the first day of the month. You can visit this page at any point and raise the limit if you wish to invest more. The new limit will go into effect immediately and will reset to the new maximum on the first day of the following month. In this section, we choose the bank account to pull ACH debit funds from in order to fulfill the investment principal. We'll leave the existing bank account selected, but can add a new one at any point. Moving on to the parameters below, we allow investors to set their preferences across a variety of criteria. If an investment on our platform does not meet all of your set parameters, you won't be auto-invested in that opportunity. We'll configure our parameters to invest in anything with an APR greater than 9% and a term of 6 months to 2 years. If we choose to only invest in residential opportunities, we'll deselect commercial investment types. For LTV or loan-to-value, we'll allow anything under 75% and the same for ARV or after-renovation value. Note that as explained in the controls here, LTV is only evaluated for opportunities without rehab components to the project, and ARV is only evaluated for projects where rehab is a part of the underlying loan. If you need more information about any of the criteria on this page, we've provided a brief tooltip in the top right of each control. Mouse over it to read more detail. You've probably noticed by now that whenever we change something on our financial settings or parameters, the right side of my screen updates. We provide a live preview of what results your settings will yield, so you know what to expect when you set these parameters. This preview gives you information about expected returns from your average LTV, loan amount, yield, and loan terms. These results are based on past and current investment opportunities. As we adjust our settings, we can see an updated preview within a couple of seconds. For demonstration purposes, I'll raise my minimum APR to 11% so we can see the preview refresh. Once we feel good about our criteria, the next step is to review the investor agreement and PPM. This agreement is similar to the one signed for manual investing, however, you are only agreeing to AutoInvest settings you enabled or adjusted. Now we'll save our settings and enable AutoInvest. At this point, we are given a couple of options. The first asks if we'd like patch of land to use existing credit stored in my account before pulling funds from my bank account. In this case, let's say we like to keep funds working for us on the platform when we get distributions, so we'll say yes. A note here: if you use our auto withdrawal feature, those funds will continue to automatically withdraw to your chosen bank accounts and will not be used by AutoInvest. Lastly, since this entity is already accredited and their opportunities match the criteria we just set, AutoInvest gives us the option of investing in those deals right now. If we choose not to invest in the open opportunities, it simply enables AutoInvest for the future investments only. Let's choose to invest in these open opportunities now to start taking advantage of AutoInvest. Now we get a couple of messages about AutoInvest being enabled and my orders being placed. Let's head back to the main AutoInvest page to see the new information about my account. You'll see our personal investing entity is now enabled, a review of the criteria we selected, and what AutoInvest has invested in so far. At any time, we can go back into the setup screen and adjust preferences or pause AutoInvest. Pausing AutoInvest ensures no investments will be made automatically until we click the Resume button here. Let's do that now. From this page, I can also access a full history of what's happened in my AutoInvest account by clicking Show AutoInvest History. Here, you'll see a log of what was enabled, paused or resumed, settings changed, AutoInvest orders placed, and more. If we want to add a new entity, we go through the same process as if investing manually by clicking the Add button and providing a little information. The first part is to provide the company name and basic business information. Once we save this entity, we click Setup to add a bank account, configure settings, and finally, enable AutoInvest. We're given the same options to invest existing funds before pulling from a bank account. However, at this point, because it's awaiting identification and accreditation verification, AutoInvest for the entity is put on hold. We're then redirected to a page to verify the new entity's status as an accredited investor. If we go back to our main page, we can see the status is on hold. We're able to edit the settings at any time, but need to complete the accreditation process to start using this entity. Once your accreditation status is approved, AutoInvest will be automatically unheld, and opportunities will begin to be evaluated. Lastly, we want to show you where to view your AutoInvest orders and, if necessary, how to cancel them. Under the My Investments tab, we see that my AutoInvest investments are displayed alongside my manual investments. Investments with AutoInvest orders are flagged with a lightning bolt icon. To view additional information, we simply click through to an Orders Detail page. Here we can see this order was placed with AutoInvest, and since we are within the 24-hour cancellation window, I'm able to cancel the investment. We understand that even though opportunities may meet your criteria, rare cases may occur where investments placed automatically don't jive with your preferences. Canceling here will ensure funds are not pulled from your account, and you will not be placed in the investment. If orders placed on your behalf continue to fall short of your preferences, we suggest updating your AutoInvest parameters. Regular canceling is subject to fair use terms, and investors who abuse this feature may be excluded from AutoInvest in the future. Going back to the AutoInvest tab, once again I can see the activity that's taken place. Most actions taken in AutoInvest will result in an email notification, including orders placed, updates to settings, and pausing or resuming AutoInvest. That's it for this overview of Patch of Land's newest feature, AutoInvest. If you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to email us at investors@patchofland.com or call 888-900-1273.